On MLB The Show, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Tommy Pham. And that misses. And we are underway. Out in front and foul to the left side. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Brian Reynolds here. Bybee, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's two down. Let's take a look at our lineup, and Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
O'Neal Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound now, Paul Skeens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Handful.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Reynolds ranging back and brings it in at the wall. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Cleveland. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Bybee back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas. One away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. First pitch just misses.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
Angel Martinez.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. That one at triple digits. Santana leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses. 2-1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. In the air to left center. Cruz moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And he boots it.
He's in there.
Bo Naylor at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1 ball, 1
2
strike.
outs. And one in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 2 and the Pirates nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him swinging. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And now, Tommy Pham. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him looking, and there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ramirez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. The Guardians go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back on to the 4th. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Reynolds, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's upstairs, ball 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brennan pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Whoa.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count's full. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Lane.
There's Lane Thomas now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Let's go, Thomas.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the air, right side. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Guardians,
Angel Martinez digs in now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swinging a foul straight back. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Guardians fail to score, but they're on top 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Digging in, Billy Cook. Bybee back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's
3 ball,
down and
1
away.
strike.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Fastball is outside. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. That one at triple digits. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. RBI single his last time up. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Fly to center his first time. Out to short, Connor Falefa. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're up 2-0. Top 6. Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brennan makes the grab, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So up next, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
One strike.
Right side, Santana steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
A little bit low.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. That one way inside.
Ball 3.
O'Neal Cruz next to bat for the Bucks. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Guardians 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. On the ground, right side, Cook. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter, Kyle.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Go Cleveland.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Line drive. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. Fastball for a strike at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Smith getting loose as well. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas on the move. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Here's Joey Bart now. And that one in the air center field. Thomas sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2.
Santana.
Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strike.
Oh, that got away from him.
Take your bait.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. That misses, and that's ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that's through there for a strike.
3 balls.
Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Slides for the stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with one gone. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Martinez stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
Ball.
And that one missing low. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
At the plate, Brian Rocchio. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. Bybee back to work. Just missed. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. The other way, but that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Out there to center. Thomas on the move. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Tap foul at the plate.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The 1-1 is fouled off. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got...
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Movement in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a ground ball. Cook takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And he hits a ground ball right side. Cook takes it to the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now, Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That misses the zone. 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Connor Falefa in the box again, takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
upstairs. One of the things that
One
Jim
ball, one
Leland
strike.
used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground to the left,
Vamos!
and it goes just foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Ball.
Now it's 3-2.
Count's full.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That just misses. Ball 1. Clase, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Outside low, and now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The Guardians leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Santana. Now only 1 out remaining.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
Nope, that's low.
Next offering is fouled back. One strike away. And misses inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.